Hello and good morning, dear students. In today's lecture of the subject Relationship Management, we will be discussing the overview of the steps to maintain and sustain business relationship. So let's see what is it.
Business relationship management means what? Yes, relationship management at business level. Okay, let's see what it means. BRM. Yes, this is the abbreviation for the extended form business relationship management. Okay, what is it? Let's see. BRM is a set of skills that provide a way to collaborate in a way that maximizes the value of each business area. Yes, what is BRM? BRM is a set of skills that provide a way to collaborate in a way that maximizes the value of each business area. बघा ह्याचा अर्थ काय आहे. बी आर एम म्हणजे काय? बी आर एम सेट आहे. ओके, कलेक्शन आहे. बी आर एम म्हणजेच बिझनेस रिलेशनशिप मॅनेजमेंट काय आहे तर एक सेट आहे. ओके, कशाचं सेट आहे? सेट ऑफ स्किल्स. ओके, सेट ऑफ स्किल्स. ओके, वेगवेगळ्या स्किल्सचा एक सेट आहे, एक कलेक्शन आहे. ओके, हे सेट ऑफ स्किल्स काय करतं बघा. Yes, the set of skills provides a way to collaborate. Okay, see, this set of skills which is included in BRM, that is business relationship management, it provides a way to collaborate. Okay, collaborate means what? Yes, collaborate itself means that, yes, to connect. Okay, this set of skill, what it does? Yes, it provides a way to connect in a way that maximizes, yes, in a way that maximizes the value of each business area. Okay, see, due to this what happens? Okay, the value of each business area, whatsoever business area might be, okay, the value means the outcome, it is always maximized. Okay, see, in business relationship management what is done actually? Okay, all the skills which are related, they are collected together. Okay, and these skills, they help to maximize the value of each business area. Okay, getting it? See, BRM, that is business relationship management, it aims to maintain a positive relationship with customers. Okay, see what it says, business relationship management. Yes, see, business relationship management, it aims to maintain, yes, a positive relation means good relation, sound relation. Okay, sound means good relation. Okay, or positive relationship with whom? With the customers. See, customer, okay, customer is treated as the king of market. Okay, you are aware about this, right? Customer is treated as the king of market or is termed as a king of market. Okay, why so? Because see, every business activities nowadays, okay, they are supposed to be C2C. What it means? See, every business activity, they are supposed to be C2C. C2C means what? Yes, they should start at customer needs and they should end at customer satisfaction. Okay, what it means? Say, if you manufacture a product, which will be exactly matching with the customer needs, okay, which will be exactly matching with the customer needs, then what will happen? Yes, due to this, surely, okay, the customer will prefer the good whichever you are presenting in the market. Okay, means it will start with customer needs, it will end at customer satisfaction. Okay, see, and the satisfied customer, what they will do? They will refer your product to other people, to their friends, to their relatives, to their people whom they know. Okay, due to this, what will happen? Yes, there will be positive relationship with the customers. Okay, and due to positive relationship with the customer, what will happen? Yes, see, for the growth of business, you need to sustain the customers, isn't it? You need to, yes, have retain the customer base. Okay, now if, for example, okay, think that, or imagine, for example, if you visited a grocery shop, and okay, the person, the owner of grocery shop, the shopkeeper actually, okay, if the owner of that shop or the shopkeeper, if he not even attended you, okay, or you went there to purchase a 10 rupees pen, is it? Considering your actually order, or considering whatsoever your demand, okay, as it was of rupees 10 only, okay, what he did is, yes, he accepted the demands of other people and he fulfilled their demand, and you are waiting for half an hour or more than that for a single pen. How you would feel? Or if the shopkeeper speaks with you in arrogant manner, if the shopkeeper speaks with you in an arrogant manner, how you will feel? Yes, surely you will feel bad, right? Okay, and another shopkeeper whom you visited, okay, he spoke with you in a good manner, in a polite manner, okay, though you visited his shop for a 10 rupees pen, still, okay, still he spoke with you sweet voice or with a good words, okay, how you will feel? Yes, you will feel good. And another time, which shop you will visit? Shop number 1, who spoke with you in arrogant manner, or shop number 2, who spoke with you in a positive manner, in a good manner? Surely you will visit the second shop, right? Okay, why? Because that person, he had honestly, politely, okay, softly he spoke with you, and yes, he fulfilled the demand in time, and even he didn't made you stand for a long period of time or wait for a long period of time, isn't it? Okay, so this is what the positive relationship is. Okay, see, business relationship management aims to maintain a positive relationship with customers. It identifies the needs of existing and potential customers. Okay, see, in business relationship management, what is done? Okay, needs are highlighted. Whose? Yes, needs of existing, okay, presently who are consuming your product, okay, those customers, as well as potential customers. See, potential, what it means, see, I will explain to you the word potential. Potential means today they are not your customers, but in future, okay, they are likely to become your customer. संभाव्य ग्राहक ज्याला मराठीमध्ये म्हणतात. ओके, सी, दिस पीपल, their needs, okay, is identified by business relationship management, then and ensures that appropriate services are developed to meet those needs. Okay, appropriate services are developed to meet those needs. Okay, means in business relationship management, what is done? See, yes, it aims to maintain a positive relations with the customer. Okay, then through this, the needs of existing and potential customers is identified. Okay, then yes, appropriate services, okay, maybe the after sales services or the services whichever are required, okay, those services are developed in such a way that the needs are met, okay. बघा, बिझनेस रिलेशनशिप मॅनेजमेंटचं एम काय आहे, तर पॉझिटिव्ह रिलेशनशिप कस्टमर बरोबर मेंटेन करणे. ओके, त्याच्यानंतर बघा, इथे एक्झिस्टिंग आणि जे पोटेन्शियल कस्टमर्स आहेत त्यांचे नीड्स हायलाईट केले जातात. बघा, एक्झिस्टिंग कस्टमर म्हणजे ऑलरेडी जे कस्टमर तुमचा माल किंवा तुमचे गुड्स, तुमचं प्रोडक्ट विकत घेतात, अशा कस्टमर्सला आपण काय म्हणतो? एक्झिस्टिंग कस्टमर्स असं म्हणतो. ओके, आणि पोटेन्शियल कस्टमर म्हणजे कोण? पोटेन्शियल कस्टमर म्हणजे असे कस्टमर्स आहेत जे जनरल पब्लिकमध्ये आहेत. ओके, त्यांना तुमच्या प्रोडक्टविषयी माहिती असेल नसेल, ओके, ते आत्ता तुमचे कस्टमर्स नाहीत, पण भविष्य काळात ते तुमचे कस्टमर्स होऊ शकतात. अशा कस्टमर्सला काय म्हटलं जातं? पोटेन्शियल कस्टमर्स असं म्हटलं जातं. ओके, त्यालाच आपण मराठीमध्ये संभाव्य ग्राहक असं म्हणतो. ओके, अँड एन्श्युअर्स दॅट ॲप्रोप्रिएट सर्व्हिसेस आर डेव्हलप्ड टू मीट दोज नीड्स. ॲप्रोप्रिएट सर्व्हिसेस आर डेव्हलप्ड टू मीट दोज नीड्स. ओके, बघा, अजून काय केलं जातं BRMमध्ये, बिझनेस रिलेशनशिप मॅनेजमेंटमध्ये? ओके, कन्फर्म केलं जातं की जे कस्टमरला रिक्वायर्ड आहेत ते सर्व सर्व्हिसेस, so the appropriate services, okay, as per the needs of customers. Okay, for example, see, home delivery service, after sale service, repairing services, okay, such kind of services. If your customer, they are in need of all these types of services, identify it and generate such type of services in order to meet with the requirements and needs of the customers. ओके, बघा काय केलं जातं आहे, तर जे एक्झिस्टिंग आणि पोटेन्शियल कस्टमर्स आहेत, तर ते एक्झिस्टिंग आणि पोटेन्शियल कस्टमर्सला जे सर्व्हिसेस निडेड आहेत, म्हणजे फॉर एक्झाम्पल कसले, तर बघा, होम डिलिव्हरी सर्व्हिसेस किंवा आफ्टर सेल सर्व्हिसेस. ओके, समजा अशा प्रकारचे सर्व्हिसेस किंवा अजून बऱ्याच प्रकारे सर्व्हिसेस असतात. ओके, ते समजा त्यांना रिक्वायर्ड असतील. ओके, तर बी प्रॉम्प्ट टू मीट दोज नीड्स. ओके, असं कोण म्हणतं? बिझनेस रिलेशनशिप मॅनेजमेंट. ओके, सो गेटिंग इट, what is business relationship management? Okay, developing a relation with the customer, okay, by identifying their needs, okay, and providing appropriate services so as you can satisfy them. Okay, getting it? Objectives of business relationship management. Let's see what are the different objectives of business relationship management.
See, after revising the meaning of business relationship management, okay, let's move towards the main content of today's lecture, that is steps to maintain and sustain business relationship. See, first of all, we should be thinking about why to maintain business relationship. Then we will move towards the steps. Okay, see, why to maintain business relationship? Okay, yes, because yes, in our objectives of business relationship, okay, we had studied that. See, the stakeholders, are they important? Yes, they are important. Why they are important? Okay, why we should care about the relationship generated through our business? Why? Because, okay, when we consider our business, see, the business is a part of society, isn't it? The business is a part of society. What it means? Yes, the business is incorporated in the society. The business nurtures in the society. The business grows up in the society. Yes, the business is for the society. Okay, and it can live only with the support of society, isn't it? So, why to maintain business relationship? Yes, because if we are not capable to maintain the relationship with the stakeholders, surely they will withdraw their part of interest from your business and you will be nowhere. Okay, means see, for example, okay, one of the stakeholder, that is customer. See, while discussing the concept of stakeholder, while discussing the concept of stakeholder, we have gone through this. We have gone through this. See, what is the interest of customer into your organization? Isn't it? We have discussed this. Yes, what is the role of this person, this customer into okay, into your business? See, in this 21st century, in this modern era, customer is said to be, or customer is called as king of the market, isn't it? Customer is called as king of the market. Means what? What do you mean by king of market? Yes, when it comes to king of market, means what? See, if nowadays, okay, if you are not able to recreate your business C2C, okay, then you will fail to have a position in the market. Means what? What is the C2C? See, in one of the last lecture, we have discussed this C2C concept. Yes, see, nowadays, everything, whatsoever, okay, the product which you will be selecting, okay, the location, the place of your business, okay, everything whatsoever you are doing, yes, or whenever you are thinking about your product, means you are thinking about the product idea, what you should be doing? When we think about product idea, always first and foremost thing is what your customer needs. Okay, what your customer needs, yes, you should always be focusing on it. What your customer needs, okay, always you should be focusing on this. Means what? Yes, first what you can do is you can have a survey in the market. Through that you can gather or collect the needs of the customer. As per the needs of customer, try to add those needs into the features of your product, okay, and develop a product which will be satisfying all the needs of the customer, okay, as per the list which you have collected. See, then, okay, after considering the needs of customer, whenever you develop a product, okay, and present that product in the market, what will happen? Yes, the product which you have generated, okay, actually it does contains all the features which your customer needs. Due to this, what will happen? The product features and the customer needs, they are matching to each other. They are one and the same. Okay, your product can satisfy the customer. Okay, now whenever your customer is satisfied, what will happen then? Surely he will repurchase your product. This is all about customer. Is it? So if you ignore the customer will ignore your product. Okay, if you ignore customer, the customer will ignore your product. Okay, likewise your customers will be diverted from your organization, and one day, yes, you will be required to close your business. Okay, was this the motive of incorporating the business? Yes, in the near future to close the business. Was this the motive when you have incorporated your business? No, this was not the motive, isn't it? ओके, बघा, जेव्हा आपण कस्टमरचा विचार करतो, कस्टमर कोण आहे? येस, कस्टमर इम्पॉर्टंट आहे का? कस्टमर खूप इम्पॉर्टंट आहे, कारण की त्याला किंग ऑफ द मार्केट म्हटलेलं आहे. ग्राहक हा बाजारपेठेचा राजा आहे असं म्हटलं जातं. ओके, बघा, बिझनेस रिलेशनशिप मेंटेन करणं का गरजेचं हे बघतोय आपण आत्ता. ओके, तर हा जो कस्टमर आहे त्याचे काही नीड्स असतात, गरजा असतात, बरोबर आहे. त्या कस्टमरच्या काही गरजा असतात. ओके, तर ह्या गरजा तो प्रोडक्ट विकत घेऊन भागवणार असतो किंवा भागवण्याचा प्रयत्न करत असतो. आता जेव्हा आपण कस्टमरचा विचार करतो, ओके, हा जो कस्टमर आहे ज्याला आपण बाजारपेठेचा राजा म्हणतोय, बघा, खरंच आहे का तो राजा? आहे. का आहे? कारण की आजकाल जे सर्व बिझनेसेस आहेत ते बिझनेसेस एक कन्सेप्ट त्यांनी अडॉप्ट केलेली आहे. कोणती कन्सेप्ट आहे ती? येस, C2C कन्सेप्ट. म्हणजे काय? बघा, तुमची प्रोडक्ट आयडिया, ओके, तुमच्या बिझनेसची जे प्रोडक्ट आयडिया आहे किंवा तुमच्या बिझनेस थ्रू कोणतं प्रोडक्ट प्रोड्यूस करायचं हे जेव्हा तुम्ही थिंक करता, तेव्हा फर्स्ट अँड फॉरमोस्ट थिंग जे तुम्हाला कन्सिडर करावं लागेल ते म्हणजे काय? की ग्राहकाला काय हवं आहे, ओके, ग्राहकाला काय हवं आहे हे जेव्हा तुम्ही फाइंड आउट करता, ओके, आणि त्यानुसार जेव्हा तुम्ही प्रोडक्ट डेव्हलप करता, ओके, आणि त्यानुसार जेव्हा तुम्ही प्रोडक्ट तयार करता आणि मार्केटमध्ये इंट्रोड्यूस करता, ओके, ग्राहकांच्या गरजा भागवणारं प्रोडक्ट असतं ते. त्यामुळे ग्राहक ते विकत घेतात, ते विकत घेऊन त्याचा उपभोग घेतात आणि येस, त्यांना एक प्रकारचं समाधान त्याच्या थ्रू मिळतं. आणि ग्राहक जेव्हा
समाधानी होतो. ओके, पुन्हा तो तुमचं प्रोडक्ट परचेस करतो आणि ओके, ज्याला माउथ पब्लिसिटी म्हणतो, ओके, त्या प्रकारे तो त्याच्या फॅमिली, फ्रेंड्स, ओळखीच्या सगळ्यांना तुमच्या प्रोडक्टचा रेफरन्स देतो. आता हे कधी शक्य आहे? जेव्हा तुम्ही ग्राहकाला इम्पॉर्टन्स देता, ग्राहकाकडे लक्ष देता. तुम्ही समजा त्यांना इग्नोर केलं तर काय होईल? हेच ग्राहक जे आहेत ते तुमच्या प्रोडक्टला इग्नोर करतील. ओके, आणि आपल्या प्रोडक्टला समजा त्यांनी इग्नोर केलं तर काय होऊ शकेल? बघा, त्याला तुमचे कॉम्पिटिटर्स प्रोडक्ट प्रोव्हाइड करतील, पण ओके, तुम्ही समजा एखादा ग्राहक लूज केला तर तो पुन्हा परत तुमचं प्रोडक्ट विकत घ्यायला येणार नाही. अशा प्रकारे तुम्ही जेव्हा कस्टमर्स लूज करत जाता, ओके, एक दिवस ओके तुम्हाला तुमचा बिझनेस बंद करावा लागतो. ओके, त्यामुळे हे जे स्टेक होल्डर्स आहेत त्यांच्याबरोबर बिझनेस रिलेशनशिप मेंटेन करणं खूप गरजेचं आहे. ओके, सो हाऊ टू मेंटेन and sustain business relationship? Okay, this was one of the key factor among the stakeholder. Okay, likewise every factors are they are important actually. Okay, but we will not discuss every factor. Okay, here we will now move towards the steps to maintain and sustain business relationship. Okay, the first one is keep a lookout for key influencers. See, there are some key factors. There are some certain key factors, okay, which can influence the business relationship. Okay, the business relationships can be influenced. Okay, the business relationships can be influenced by some of the key factors. Okay, those key factors can have an influence on your relationship with your stakeholders, with your customers and all. Okay, always you should keep a keen eye on all those things. बघा, बिझनेसेसमध्ये बरेचसे असे फॅक्टर्स असतात, ओके, ते फॅक्टर्स इन्फ्लुएन्सरचं काम करतात. इन्फ्लुएन्सरचं म्हणजे ओके, त्या फॅक्टर्समुळे ओके तुमचं आणि तुमच्या स्टेक होल्डर्समधलं जे रिलेशनशिप आहे ते हार्म होऊ शकतं. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, चेंज, ग्रोथ, ओके, growth of your business, profit, okay, expansion, changes in the market. ओके, हे सर्व फॅक्टर्स आहेत. ह्या सर्व फॅक्टर्समुळे काय होऊ शकतं? येस, ह्या सर्व फॅक्टर्समुळे तुमचे जे रिलेशनशिप्स आहेत, बिझनेस रिलेशनशिप्स आहेत, ते काय होऊ शकतात? अफेक्ट होऊ शकतात. ओके, सो ऑलवेज as a businessman, what you should be doing? Yes, you should always be focusing on all these key influencer, okay, which can affect or which can strengthen your relationship with your stakeholder. Okay, getting it? Then focus on exceptional communication. Focus on exceptional communication. What it means? See, how your communication should be with your stakeholders. Yes, good, polite, positive, isn't it? Okay, whenever you are speaking, whenever you are speaking or conversating with one of your stakeholder, yes, there should be always a reflection of honesty, politeness, and your words. Everything should go in a positive direction, in a vertical direction. Okay? Means what? Yes, always, always, you should mark your words. Okay? The promises which you have done to all these stakeholders. Okay? Are you able to fulfill all these things? Okay? Focus on it. If you are not able to fulfill, then what you need to do? Yes, if you are not able to fulfill all your promises, surely, okay, surely, due to this, your relationship with the stakeholder might be affected. Okay, so focus on exceptional communication means what? Here, always you should care about the words which you are using. Okay, focus on politeness, focus on, okay, sound relationship, harmonious. Okay, have a harmony into your communication and the relationship with your customers and other stakeholders. Okay, then find common interests. Find common interest means what? See, find common interest means why the stakeholders are with you. Yes, in the very first lecture itself, okay, I had explained this to you. Yes, why the stakeholders are with you? Because they do have interest into your organization, isn't it? They do have interest into your organization. Okay, now who are included in stakeholders? Yes, all those people who do have interest into your organization, they are included in the concept of stakeholder. Okay, getting it? So, when we consider the stakeholders, when we consider the stakeholders, for example, shareholders, okay, shareholders, what is their interest into your organization? Yes, they have contributed, na? They have contributed something towards your business. Yes, they have contributed capital, isn't it? And they are looking into your business for their reward, which is associated with the profit. Is it? If you are on the wrong track, you will not earn profit. Then their interest will be affected, their reward, their return will be affected, isn't it? Then, customers. Yes, what is their interest into your organization? Yes, now at this moment, if your product, if your product is available to them, okay, they will be curious that whenever and the next time they will feel need of your product, will it be available to them? Then the employees, what is their interest? Their interest is that yes, surely they are working with you, both workers as well as office bearers. They are working with you for work, okay, after working for long period of time, they expect something from you. What is it? Yes, the reward for what they have, uh, for the work which they have done, isn't it? So when you will be able to give or pay their part of reward? Yes, only when yes, you will be earning suitable amount of profit, isn't it? Means your business is going on a right track. Okay, then only it will be possible. Likewise, all the stakeholders, okay, they do have this interest. So what you need to do is you need to find out their interests. Okay, then maintain a positive attitude. Okay, see, when we consider business, someday, yes, you will be earning profit. Someday, you will be facing losses or suffering losses, isn't it? See, when you constantly go on suffering losses, yes, you find that everything is impossible now, isn't it? Okay, but with the help of your stakeholders itself, okay, you can rebuild your energy and be at the first position. Okay, this can happen. So in any phase of your business, okay, you should be having a positive attitude always. Then join online and offline conversations. Okay, join online and offline conversations. With whom? Yes, online and offline conversations with whom? Surely with your stakeholders, that too with your customers. Okay, means whenever we think about the business processes C2C, okay, yes, every time, once in a while, if you have if you have collected the information about what your customer needs, and years on you are using the same information and producing the product, is that enough? No, that is not enough. बघा, कधी कोणे काळी तुम्ही कस्टमर नीड्सचा सर्वे घेतला, त्याच्या थ्रू डेटा कलेक्ट केला आणि त्याच्यावरती ओके ते नीड्सवरती वर्क करून तुम्ही तुमचं प्रोडक्ट डेव्हलप केलं, ओके, आणि शांत बसलात. ओके, झाले 10-12 वर्ष तुम्ही तेच प्रोडक्ट चालू ठेवताय, चालेल का? नाही. ओके, बघा, टाईमली आफ्टर अ इंटरवल तुम्ही त्या कस्टमरशी ओके एक फीडबॅक घेणं, फॉलोअप घेणं, त्यांना अजून काय गरजेचं आहे, ओके, त्यांची नीड्स काय आहेत ते बघणं गरजेचं आहे. का? बिकॉज यू नीड टू मॉडिफाय युअर प्रोडक्ट, राईट? यू नीड टू मॉडिफाय युअर प्रोडक्ट. ओके, फॉर एक्झाम्पल टू व्हीलर्स, इज इट? टू व्हीलर्स. ओके, बघा, एक 30 वर्षापूर्वी 30 वर्षापूर्वी जे मोटरसायकल्स मिळायचे आणि आत्ता जे मोटरसायकल मिळतात त्यात फरक आहे का? भरपूर फरक आहे. ओके, भरपूर त्याच्यामध्ये, म्हणजे फॉर एक्झाम्पल नॉन गिअरचे समजा आपण व्हेकल्स बघितले, ओके, आधी त्याच्यामध्ये 1-2च प्रोडक्ट होते, ओके, आणि ते सुद्धा ओके फक्त आणि फक्त विमेन्सला कन्सिडर करून ते प्रोडक्ट मोपेड ज्याला म्हणतो आपण ते डेव्हलप झालेलं. ओके, आता जे मोपेड किंवा टू व्हीलर, नॉन गिअर टू व्हीलर आपण विचार करतो, ओके, तर त्याच्यामध्ये वेट कॅरी करण्यासाठी, ओके, किंवा स्टोरेजचं ऑप्शन दिलेलं आहेत, असे बरेचसे ऑप्शन्स दिलेत. ओके, बघा, हे कशामुळे झालं? तर कोणीतरी सांगितलं, कोणीतरी बघितलं, कोणीतरी सर्वे केला, याच्या थ्रूच हे सगळे मॉडिफिकेशन घडलेत, बरोबर आहे? ओके, आता जे मोपेड बघतो आपण ते बोथ इज इट फिमेल्ससुद्धा आणि मेल्ससुद्धा वापरतात, इज इट, बिकॉज दोघांसाठीही ते कम्फर्टेबल गाडी आहे. इजंट इट? तशाच प्रकारे ओके, what you do is, as a businessman, you have a conversation with your customers. Yes, surely they will convey their additional needs to you. As per that, okay, whichever is feasible for you, modify it into your product and present that product. Okay, then treat client as an individual. Yes, the client is a person, he is an individual, right? Okay, he has certain emotions. Okay, you should be having a feature into you, empathy. Okay, empathy. What is empathy? बघा, empathy म्हणजे काय? Empathy, sympathy, right? बरेचसे असे वर्ड्स आपण ऐकलेत. Is it? Sympathy means, see, if someone is sorrow, if someone is emotional, okay, when you feel his emotions, is it? You feel his emotion and you conversate with that person. Okay, what you do is, yes, you try to say some okay things. Okay, you try to conversate with that person so that okay, he will be out from the emotional phase and all. Is it? That is empathy. What is empathy? Okay, see, you should be able to know the emotions of other person. Is it? In the same sense, yes, treat client as an individual means, okay, see, you should be able to know the emotions of your customers and always care about the emotions of the customers. Then provide valuable information. Okay, see, you know the helplines and all, right? Okay, why those helplines are made? Whenever a person sticks up or stucks up into some problems related to the product or all, or anything like that, what they do, they call you. So here you need to provide them the valuable information which you need to provide it to them. Share your opinions. Share your opinions means what? Yes, for example, okay, if you want to modify something into your product, the modification should be conveyed to your stakeholders. Means, yes, you should always be participating your stakeholders into the decision making activity, because okay, some of the suggestions or recommendations suggested by your stakeholders might mark a distinctiveness into your product. Okay, through that, whatsoever product which you introduce in the market, yes, it can be innovative and it can be competitive also. Then meet and support your contacts. Yes, you should contact, meet, and take the support from all your stakeholders. Why? Because it is quite needed. Okay, because when it comes to business, every day is not the same. When we consider the business, someday you will be earning profit, someday you will be suffering from losses. Okay, someday the situation might be vice versa. Okay, at the situation, if you think that you should get out of the situation, particularly when you are constantly suffering from losses, what you should do? Yes, you should meet your contacts, okay, and ask for their support. So these are all the steps which you can take to sustain and maintain the business relationship. With this, we conclude today's lecture. Thank you.